good afternoon, good evening, depending the time you're seeing this video. So on today's live, we'll be talking about a topic that is being neglected and then a lot of people have not been talking about, and that is detoxification. Yes, we are speaking on a topic that says detoxification, how to detoxify yourself, and I'll be giving us 6 ways to rejuvenate. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Grab your biro, grab your beak, grab your phone if you're using phone to jot. So let's hit right into the topic. If today is the first time you're joining us on this live, please do well to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So detoxification is the physiological or medicinal process of removing toxic substance from a living organism, primarily through the liver. It can also refer to the process of returning to hemostasis after drug withdrawal. In medicine, detoxification involves techniques like toxin decontamination, the use of antidotes, and dialysis to manage acute intoxication and withdrawal. So I'm going to be sharing with us the key aspects of detoxification. There are 6 of them, key aspects of this detoxification. So we have physiological removal. This physiological removal is just the body's natural systems, which include the liver, the kidney. They play a crucial role in removing toxins from the body. Yes, physiological removal is a very is one of the key aspects, which plays a very crucial role in detoxification. And if you are not being told, you will not know about this. And we have another one. We have medical intervention. Medical intervention in cases of acute intoxication. You see someone that is being, intoxicated either by too much consumption of alcohol, or let's say by hard drugs. Yes, someone can be intoxicated with drugs. There is consumption of all these substances that is not good for the health. So that medical intervention is known as it can be seen in a case of severe intoxication or withdrawal. So medical interventions like toxin decontamination, antidotes, and dialysis may be used in such cases. And then we have the number 3 key aspect of detoxification. We have homeostasis, which is detoxification helps the body regain its equilibrium state after a period of substance used or withdrawal. And we have the number 4 as key aspect of detoxification, which is natural process. So this natural detoxification mechanism include the livers, the enzymes, the enzymatic reaction, and the kidney's filtration of waste products. And we have the number 5, which is the role of the liver. The liver is a key organ in detoxification, converting harmful substances into less toxic forms. So liver is one of the key aspects of the detoxification. It helps to convert harmful substances into less toxic forms. Now we have the number 6, which is other organs. Other organs like kidneys. The kidney also play a role in filtering waste products and toxins from the blood. So the kidney is another key aspect of detoxification, which help in filtering waste products and toxins from the blood. And we have the techniques, which is in addition to natural processes, medical interventions like dialysis, which replicates kidney function, can be used. Then drug withdrawals. Detoxification is also crucial during the process of drug withdrawal, helping the body manage the physical symptoms and return to a normal state. So that is just it. These 8 techniques that I've mentioned, they are the key aspects of detoxification. They help to detoxify the body. Detoxification is not just there are many should I say there are many aspects where you can detoxify yourself. Someone that's you know let's assume that you consume a bad substance into your system, either by drugs or by use of should I say by okay, now you see someone that is addicted to, okay, let me use someone that is addicted to taking drugs. By drug I mean not pills. I mean someone taking hard substances into his or her system, and that person is already addicted to this. So detoxification is one of the process that the person has to undergo. You know, the person has to undergo this process called detoxification for that person to be fully well. So is detoxification is one of the crucial, or is one of the important aspects that everybody have to undergo, not just someone that is addicted. There comes a time in your life that you need to detoxify your body. Sometimes your body needs kind of purification. You need to purify your body. So it's not all about someone that is consuming substance. Not only someone that is consuming substance that needs detoxification. Detoxification is crucial to every living thing. Even animals sometimes need to detoxify themselves, because there are some bad toxins in the body. There are some bad blood in your body that needs to be detoxified. There are some things that needs to be removed. There are some waste in your body that needs to be removed. So, and for that the process of that removal, for the process of you removing those bad toxins from your body, is what we call detoxification. Yes. So for you to detox yourself, for you to purify yourself, is very important, for you to, for everybody that is, planning to live. Okay, now let me take for example now someone that wants to maybe you want to lose weight. Let me use that one as example now. You want to lose weight now. So, and you know that you have been consuming a lot of things that your body does not need, that your body does not need to function. You've been consuming a lot of toxins that your body does not need. You've been consuming a lot of things that have contaminated your body, your blood, that made you have a lot of fat in your body, and now you're trying to lose weight. So for you to go, you cannot just come and then start your weight loss journey. You have to first of all detoxify yourself. You have to, by detoxifying yourself, it simply means you have to do some things to do what? To remove bad blood, to remove excess fat from your body before you start your journey. So detoxification is should I say is one of the processes that you need to undergo first before you start every journey. Now, if you want to start a journey now, you have to first of all um detoxify yourself. You have to first of all remove the bad things that your body does not need. So, and the process of doing those things is what we call detoxification. So, without being saying much about that, I would like to give us the full body detox. So, and I will also tell us the 6 ways to rejuvenate. So, what is a full body detox? Someone might ask, full body detox, what is this all about? A full body detox typically involves, following a diet to remove toxins from the body. Just exactly what I've been explaining here now. A full body detox, for you to detox yourself, it involves a diet to do what? To remove toxins from the body. Remember that I always say that most of the topic or in this channel we tell or we teach you natural ways you can do what? You can live a healthy life. Here we are not here to tell you to go and buy these supplements or go and buy these drugs to help you. So we need everything we do here is all about natural. We undergo a natural process. I'm not here to tell you to buy these supplements. I'm not here to tell you to go and buy these pills to help you. No. Whatever I'm teaching you here is what you will do naturally. Is the natural ways, for you to take care of your health. So, however, your body is well equipped. Your body is well equipped to do what? To eliminate these harmful substances without dietary intervention or supplementation. Your body, our body, your body, my body is well equipped, to undergo all these processes to remove toxins from your body, even without dietary intervention or supplementations. That is the way our body is being designed, So it's not a must that you must take supplements to detoxify yourself. So this term toxins, it refers to pollutants, synthetic chemicals, heavy metals, and processed foods, which can negatively affect your health. All these things, the toxins we are talking about here, the things that our body needs to detoxify for us to live healthy, they refers to pollutants, things that pollute your body, things that are harmful to your body. When they say that something is as in something is how do I put it? It's pollutant, something that pollutes. Let's say for example now, you are in an environment that that is airy, cozy. The smell of everything there smells nice, and all of a sudden someone should I say releases gas. Let me use that. And not just that the person released the gas was the smell was too bad that it automatically changed the smell of the whole place. The whole place that was smelling nice and that was comfortable for everybody to stay. When the person pollutes that air, what do you think will happen? Everywhere will the smell of everywhere will automatically change, which will make it uncomfortable for people staying in that place, and also it will make it impossible for them to to continue staying there. So that is just the way it is. When your body is being polluted, when there is when your body is being polluted with something that it doesn't need, it makes the organism that is supposed to function well, or it makes your the things that's supposed to function well in your body to do what, to to look for a way out. So, but and when let's assume that your body is being polluted, maybe the liver that is supposed to be functioning well, or let's say your kidney that is supposed to be functioning well, you know, becomes uncomfortable because of the pollute, because your body is being polluted. So when your liver and your kidney is not functioning well, what do you think will happen? The person would automatically be sick. So, but when you detoxify yourself, when you remove that thing that is polluting your health, when is being removed, you see that the kidney and the liver will start functioning well, thereby making the person to be healthy, or thereby making the whole thing in your system to start functioning well. Same goes to symptomatic chemicals. There are some chemicals that you put into your system, into your body, it will affect the things that your body is functioning with. There are some heavy metals that you put into your system that it will disrupt, the living organisms in your body. And there are some food that you will consume. All this processed food, I've told us about noodles. I always use noodles as an example. There are some processed food that we eat that our body does not need. And when that happens, what do you think will happen? When you consume that processed food that your body does not need, what happens is that your body start malfunctioning. So many diets and supplements claims to detoxify the body from their substances, but they are typically unsupported by research. The body detoxifies itself naturally and doesn't actually require special diets or expensive supplements to eliminate toxins. Your body detoxify itself. That is when you do some things. There are some things that you need to do, so that your body can actually do its work. There are things you need to do. There are things you need to do so that your body can actually do its work by itself. You don't necessarily need to start dieting. You don't necessarily need to start taking supplements for it to start working, or for it to start doing its work, or for it to start functioning the way it should. Please, before I continue, please, I urge us, please, if you're watching this video, maybe you are not able to join live during the live streaming, and then you are watching the after video of this live, I urge you to please try to watch till the end. And if you're joining us live, please try to stay till the end of this video, because you don't even know where your own help will come. I always tell us this. You might be swiping away, and the place you swiped away might actually be where the main talk is. Might actually be where, as in, your help, or the solution to what you're passing through is. So I urge us to always try to stay till the end of the video, or try to watch till the end. Please, I urge us to always try to stay till the end, because you don't know where you might be getting what you need, or what your body needs. So to eliminate toxins, for you to eliminate toxins, there are some common misconceptions about detoxifying or detox diets, which often involve the use of one. These are misconceptions. These are the things that people always, say. Okay, you see somebody using, okay, let me say, for example, I see someone using laxatives to detoxify. These laxatives are kind of pills that you take, You just be like, I want to detoxify myself. You can buy laxatives to take. That will actually make you to, yes, toilet very well and the rest of them. See someone using diuretics, some make use of vitamins, some use minerals, some use teas, some herbal teas to detoxify themselves. Why some even use food, food stores to have detoxifying properties. All these things that I mentioned, they are just misconception that people have about detoxifying. They'll just be like, they can use this to detoxify themselves. They can use this to wash and set their system, because this detoxification of a thing, in a layman's language, is known as washing and setting. Some people say that they want to do washing and setting in their body. They want to remove some bad things that their body does not need. You see that person taking some herbal teas, all in the name of doing what? Washing and setting. And those herbal tea that you're taking might actually be harmful to you. They might actually be harmful. Instead of being helpful or doing a good work in your health, they might actually be harmful to your health. So instead of doing those things, I'm going to share with us 6 natural ways to do what? To rejuvenate. So number 1 is what is almost everything that we keep talking about here: limit alcohol intake. Excessive drinking can severely damage your liver. When you drink excessively, when you don't when you're the type that is addicted to taking alcohol, just know that your liver is at stake. Just have it at the back of your mind that you are trading your liver for alcohol. Because excessive consumption of alcohol does what? It damages your liver function, by causing fat build up, causing inflammation, and scanning. So when this happens, the liver cannot function adequately and perform its necessary tasks. When you are the type that consume excess alcohol, just know that your liver is at stake. In fact, you're risking your liver, because it will come to a point whereby your liver will stop functioning adequately and then stop performing the necessary tasks that it's supposed to do. And when your liver is not functioning well, what do you think will happen to that person? Do you think that person's health do you think your body will be happy? So that is just the thing. Excessive of everything is bad. I'm not saying that you shouldn't take alcohol at all, but don't take it in excess. And don't make it a habit that this is. In fact, every day you must. Okay, I know of a person that, I was opportune to listen to some conversation some time ago. So that person was like, every day he must take alcohol, like every day. Like this person now is already addicted to drinking alcohol, that he cannot do without taking alcohol in a day. That in fact is already his routine, that every day he must consume at least 1 bottle of alcohol every day. So when this person now that is already addicted to this, what do you think? Do you think that the person's liver will be clapping for him? Your liver is at stake. In fact, you're risking your liver at this point. And then when your liver stop functioning and stop doing the necessary tasks, which include filtering waste and then other toxins from your body, limiting or abstaining entry from alcohol is one of the best ways to do what? To keep your body It's one of the best way to do what, to keep your body's detoxification system running strong. So when you limit your alcohol consumption, it's another way that you do what, that you can keep your body running strong. So remember, I'm not saying you shouldn't take alcohol, but don't do what, take it in excess. Try to limit your alcohol consumption. Don't make it something, don't make it a habit. Don't make it something that will be that if you don't take, you won't live. Don't allow your body to be addicted. Be it alcohol, be it smoke, be it whatever. Never you allow your body to be addicted to a particular thing. Because once you're being addicted, it can affect you negatively in so many ways. That is why people, they always say that addiction is a thing. You don't need to be addicted. Don't allow yourself to be addicted. Hey, Chineke, that man go loud, Jesus. So number 2 is focus on sleep. Focus on sleep. Ensuring adequate quality sleep each night is a must to support your body's health and natural detoxification system. Because when you sleep, just know that your body, your brain, sleeping allows your brain to reorganize and to do what, to recharge itself, as well as removing toxic waste byproducts that's accumulated throughout the day. So when you sleep, during the hours of sleep, your body does what? It reorganizes itself, it rearranges itself, remove the waste. Sorry guys, we have a breach on the network. So I was talking about getting what? Quality sleep, focus on sleep. So when your body is resting, when you're sleeping, just know that your brain is doing what, is reorganizing and is recharging itself, and as well of doing what, removing toxic waste byproducts that does what, that was accumulated during the day. So not getting enough quality sleep is connected to short and long-term health, short and long-term health consequences such as stress, anxiety, high blood pressures, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even obesity. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention, which is the CDC, they recommended that getting at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep every 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. So if you're having difficulties staying or falling asleep at night, it can be due to lifestyle changes like sticking to a sleep schedule and limiting blue light before bed can actually do what? It can actually help you. Maybe if you're having difficulty in falling asleep, if you're having difficulty in sleeping, you can actually schedule a time. You can actually make some lifestyle changes. Schedule a particular time that this is the time that you'll be sleeping. Okay, once it's 9 p.m. or once it's 10 p.m., this is my sleeping hours. And also limit what? Blue light. I always say this, limit the blue light before bedtime. By blue light, we mean, this your phone screen. Before you sleep every night, try to off your phone 1 hour before bedtime. This actually does what? It helps you. So number 3 Number 3 ways you can rejuvenate or you can detoxify yourself. Number 3 says drink more water. Water, this water of a thing, it does so much. It does so much, like it does more than just quenching your thirst. Yes, water does more than quenching your thirst. It helps to do what? To regulate your body temperature. It lubricates the joints. Water aid in digestion. It aid in digestion and nutrient absorption. It helps in detoxifying your body by removing waste products. If you have not seen, I think I made a video on the importance of water on my channel. Yes, I talked about the importance of water in a man's life. So if you have not seen that video, maybe if you are wondering what or the importance of water in a man's health, please try to go and watch that video. It will help you to understand this topic very well, the importance of water and what water does in your body. Try and watch that video for a clearer and better understanding on this topic. So your body cells, must continuously do what? Repair themselves to function optimally and then break down nutrients for your body to use as energy. However, these processes release waste in the form of urea and carbon dioxide, which can cause harm if they build up in your body. So water transports these waste products efficiently, removing them through urination. It removes them through urination, through breathing or sweating. So staying properly hydrated is important for detoxification. You need to be properly hydrated for you to detoxify yourself, because water helps in detoxification by doing what? By removing the waste product that your body does not need. Now, when you don't take enough water, which helps in this detoxification, and your body end up building up those waste products in your system, it does what? It causes a lot of harm to you. So try and be hydrated. Try and drink enough water. Try to make water your best friend. So that way, your body can detoxify itself without you taking supplements or pills. When you take enough water, it helps your body to detoxify naturally. You don't need to take pills to detoxify yourself. You don't need to go into dieting for you to detoxify yourself. So being hydrated does it for you naturally, even without you knowing. This process will happen even without your knowledge. So the number 4 on our list, number 4 ways to rejuvenate, or the number 4 ways to detoxify yourself, is by reducing your intake of sugar and processed food. Sugar, processed food, water, quality sleep, all of them. It's just like repeating the same thing. It simply tells you that these things are actually healthy for you. They're actually all you need to get or to live healthy. Almost all the topic we've been talking about, they are all centered on you doing same thing. They're all centered on you doing same particular thing, which simply tells you that this is actually what you need to live healthy. This is actually what you need. This is actually what your body needs to live or to be healthy. So people often, attribute sugar and processed food to many of today's public health, you know, many of today's public health cases. Researchers links that high consumption of sugary and high processed foods, they link it to obesity and other chronic diseases such as heart disease, cancer, diabetes. These diseases, they hinder your body, you know, from, they hinder your body's ability to naturally detoxify, you know, by harming organs that plays an important role, such as your liver and kidneys. So all these diseases that are associated with with too much consumption of sugar and processed food, they hinder your body from naturally doing what? Detoxifying, you know, they hinder your body from naturally detoxifying, and thereby hindering your liver and your kidneys to do what? To do their work. So you can keep your body's detoxification system healthy by consuming sugary food in moderation, or by not. So when you even though you're eating sugar, or even though yes, our body needs a little amount of sugar to function. That is for energy's sake, but don't consume it too much. Always take everything in moderation. So when it is too much, when you take it too much, just know that you're hindering your liver and your kidneys to function or to do their work properly. So let it not be that you don't know about this. So today, just know it today that when you consume too much sugar, when you consume too much processed food, that you're doing what? You're hindering your liver and your kidney to do their work. You are hindering your kidney and your liver to do what? To detoxify. And when they are not detoxifying, your body suffers the consequences. So replacing junk food with healthier choices like fruits and vegetables is also a healthy way to reduce sugar consumption. So when you replace your junk food, all those junky food that your body does not need, all those junky food that makes you add excess weight, all those junky food that makes your body not to detoxify, when you replace them with healthier choices, when you replace them with fruits, with vegetables, and with healthy meals, it does what? It helps your body to function well, and it helps you to reduce your sugar consumption and the consumption of processed food. So try to eat healthy. Try to make healthy choices. Try to make healthy choices. It will help. It helps your kidney and your liver. Try to um try to make the right choice today, and your health will thank you tomorrow. So the number 5 here we are going to be talking about is try to eat antioxidant food. Foods rich with antioxidants. Antioxidant protects your cells against damages. it protects your cells against damages caused by molecules called free radicals. You know, all these antioxidant food that we consume, it helps your body molecules, you know, it helps your cells molecules. It helps your cells against damages caused by molecules called free radicals. Free radicals. So oxidative stress is a condition that results from the excessive production of free radicals. Your body naturally produces these molecules by cellular processes such as digestion. However, certain factors can cause your body to produce excessive free radicals, such as drinking of alcohols, smoking tobaccos, eating a low nutrient diet, being exposed to pollutants. So all these things, these molecules causes damages to a range of cells. Research suggests that damage free radical damages play a role in conditions such as dementia. See someone suffering from dementia. This dementia of a thing is a very is something that I don't even wish my enemies to suffer or to experience, because the cure to dementia is in fact is better that you avoid anything that will lead or that will cause you to experience it or to even have it. Now we have heart disease. They play these free radical damages play a role in conditions such as dementia, such as heart disease, liver disease, asthma, and certain type of cancer. So eating a diet that is rich in antioxidants can help your body, counter oxidative stress caused by excessive free radicals and other toxins that increase your disease risk. So focus on getting antioxidant from food and not supplements. Try to eat healthy food, and not, placing yourself on too much on consumption of supplements. Taking too many antioxidant supplements may increase your risk of certain disease. That is just it. If you are the type that you are always focused on taking supplements, that supplement you're taking can actually cause you another problem. Maybe instead of getting them naturally, instead of getting antioxidants naturally, you decide to be taking supplements. That can actually cause more damage to your health. It can actually cause problems to your health. So instead of relying solely on taking supplements, try to get these things from food. Try to get them from the food you're eating. Don't solely depend on taking supplements, because they might actually cause you another problem in the future. They might actually cause you another sickness in the future. We are not saying that you shouldn't take supplements, but too much consumption of it, when you know that you can naturally get this thing from eating right or from making the right choices, you can actually get them, then you decide to go about it in the wrong way, thereby causing your health more damages. So don't always depend on taking supplements. Do not always depend on taking supplements. and try to stop or quit any habits, that can contradict your healthy journey. Habits like drinking, excessive consumption of alcohol, smoking. This uh, these two things that I mentioned, they contradict your healthy journey. So if you're trying to live healthy, if you're trying to maintain or have a healthy living, please try to stay away from excessive consumption of alcohol and then smoking, because they does more harm to you than good. They contradict your health journey, your healthy lifestyle. So if you're the type that you're trying to live healthy, you want to maintain a healthy lifestyle, these two things shouldn't be included in your food or in your daily activities. So number 6, natural ways that you can rejuvenate or you can stay detoxify, is staying active. Still talking about the whole thing over and over and over and over and over again, which simply means that these things are actually, they are really what you need or what your body needs to be to maintain a healthy living. So staying active simply means regular exercise, regardless of your body weight. Even if you're slim, even if your body weight is 60 kg, 50 kg, even if you're overweight, exercise, body exercise is what you need. So regardless of your body weight, you know, exercise is associated with a long life and a reduced risk of many health conditions. And what and diseases. Diseases such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and certain cancer, and even obesity. Yes, and even obesity. So the CDC recommends aiming to do at least 150 to 300 minutes a week of moderate intensity exercise, such as walking. In a week, just aim to walk at least 150 to 300 minutes in a week, not in a day. That is why they say moderate intensity exercise. Everything has to be in moderation. Don't overdo it. When you are overdoing it, you are also putting your health at risk, causing yourself more problem. So everything has to be what? In moderation. Everything that you're doing has to be in moderate. Don't overdo anything. Do not overstress. Do not over exercise your body. Or you can do 75 to 150 minutes a week of vigorous intensity physical activity, such as running. Maybe you can't meet up with that. Maybe you want something more vigorous, something more intense, something more you wanted more out of that. You can decide to do 75 to 150 minutes a week, not a day, of vigorous intensity physical activity, such as running. So this one is for maybe someone that maybe you wanted more. Maybe you want to sweat it out. You want something more intense than walking. So you can actually do running instead. But let it be 75 to 150 minutes in a week. So this number that I mentioned are from the researchers, from the people from CDC. So they are the one that actually suggest, or they are the one that actually, after making research about this thing, they suggested that, okay, oh, we should do so and so, to keep to make sure that we stay active, to make sure that we are always active. So having talked about these 6 things that we need to do to stay healthy or to rejuvenate, I'm going to talk about organ system detoxification. Yes, so that so that you will know that sometimes we also need our organs also needs to be detoxified. So toxic substances are everywhere. It's not just in your body, your organs too can be um can be contaminated. So the body is not only exposed to toxic chemicals in the environment, but also some toxins are produced in the body through normal body chemical reaction. The body is not only exposed to toxic chemicals in the environment, but also some toxins are being produced in the body through normal chemical reaction. So how can our bodies cope in this kind of situation? So in this video, I will explain some of the ways, I will explain some of the ways that animals and humans combat and eliminate toxic chemicals. The organ systems involved include the lungs, the skin, the digestive tract. Yes, it involves the lungs, the skin, and the digestive tract. But there are 2 organs that are especially affected, and those 2 organs are our liver and our kidney. Those important 2 organs, they are the liver and the kidney. So we call them the process of eliminating toxins. Detoxification or detoxification. I spell detoxification is DETOXICATION. Why? Detoxification is DETOXIFICATION. So, which is the opposite of intoxication? So, different tissues detoxify in varying ways. So I will explain. Now we have the lungs. How does your lungs detoxify? Your lungs can detoxify by removing gases. Yes, you can detoxify your lungs by removing excess gases. So gas anesthetics are removed from the body by the lungs. So these are ways that your lungs, your organ is being detoxified. Your lungs is being detoxified by removing gas. The number 2 there is the skin. So how does your skin detoxify? Your skin can detoxify, by reducing the penetration of toxic substances. Yes, it can detoxify by reducing the penetrations of toxic substances. Toxins in the water, toxins in the water don't get in through the skin well. However, toxins in oil do penetrate easily. So that is how your skin detoxify. Now we have the digestive system. How does your digestive system detoxify? It can detoxify by doing what? By eliminating toxic foods, either by vomiting or by diarrhea. So sometimes when you see someone, sometimes when you eat and after eating you end up vomiting and then having diarrhea, sometimes it doesn't necessarily mean that immediately you start experiencing such, you should go and take something that will quench it or that will stop you from from doing that, because sometimes your body is undergoing a detox process. Your system is undergoing a detox process at that point, because without you vomiting or having that diarrhea, your digestive system will not detoxify. So this is a way that your digestive system does its own detoxification. So, and at that process, don't take pills to quench it. It's except when it now gets more intense. Then you can look for medical, you can seek for medical help. But not when you just start, maybe you just eat finish and you throw up, or maybe you're having diarrhea, and the diarrhea you've not even toilet, let's say more than twice, just once, you already justify yourself that you're having vomiting and diarrhea, then you are swallowing pills. So always try to allow your bodies do their work before trying to quench them. Now we have the kidney. How does your kidney detoxify? It detoxifies by doing what? By secreting toxins or filtering toxins out of the body into urine. This is how your kidney does its own detoxification. By doing what? By secreting toxins or filtering them out of your blood through urine. So if you're not urinating enough, and how can your kidneys do its work if you don't keep yourself hydrated? You see, so it all boils down to you being hydrated, because when you're hydrated enough, you allow your kidneys, your livers, and all these things mentioned to do their work effectively. But when you don't do these things, when you don't do the ones you need to do as a human being, then you're causing your organs not to do their work effectively. So you need to consume water. You need to be hydrated to enable your kidneys, your lungs, your liver, the digestive system, the skin, and the rest of them to do what? To work effectively. Now we have the liver. So how do your liver detoxify? So your liver detoxifies by doing what? By changing the chemical nature of many toxins. Yes. Kidney and liver are especially important. So your liver does what? It detoxifies by changing the chemical nature of many toxins in your body. So that is why we say that the kidney and the liver, they are very important organs. In fact, we refer them as one of the important organs in detoxification. So kidney and your liver are especially important. So they are discussed separately. Because they work in different ways. So your liver has its own work while your kidney does its own work, and they work separately. They don't work the same thing, but they are one of the important organs in your body that does what that needs to be detoxified. And for that to happen, you need to be hydrated. If you are not hydrated enough, these organs will not function very well. So you have a part to play for your body to detoxify, for your body to work. So I believe that we've been able to learn one or two things about your body, about how your body does what detoxify, and about how your organs detoxify. Please, if you have been following from the beginning of this lecture up till this moment, and you're having any question, please do well to ask your question on the comment section. If you have any contribution, contribute via comment section. And thank you for being with me from the beginning up till this moment. I want to specifically thank you, and see you guys in my next video. Please, if you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe, like, and then comment. Please also try to share this video, because you might be helping or saving someone out there. There might be someone that needs to hear about this detox process. Someone out there needs to detoxify him or herself. So by you sharing this video, you're actually saving a life out there. So do well to share this video. And thank you for joining me. And don't forget that I love you all. So see you tomorrow on my next video.